Throughout the 50 years, with many different investigators across the country, realized the terms interviewing and interrogation do not have a universal meaning. So I'm going to talk to you the differences between an interview and interrogation. First off, an interview is a non-accusatory question and answered session with the witness, victim, or the suspect. An interview includes non-accusatory. The dialogue is a question and answer format. It looks at the behavioral information, assesses the suspect's truthfulness, profiles the suspect for possible interrogation, and note-taking following each response. Guilt. Some things it includes is it is accusatory. The monologue is discouraging the suspects from taking until he is ready to tell the truth. Their goals: elect the truth, obtain a court-admissible confession if it is believed that the subject is guilty, and there is no note-taking until after the suspect has told the truth. And following the initial investigation, it is typically for a number of possible suspects to emerge. Through factual analysis, some of these suspects will be judged to be much less likely to be involved in the offense than others. Here are some techniques that will help you. For one, suspects who are probably innocent are an excellent source of information about how the crime could have been committed and who committed it. Because the person realizes that he is a suspect in the crime, he is highly motivated to talk about rumors, violations, policies, or unusual consequences happening around the time of the offense. In addition, he will be quite open in discussing other suspects' possible motivations or changes in behavior since the investigation started. Much of the valuable investigation information we learn on a case comes from innocent people we interview, not from records, documents, or information provided from the fact giver. The innocent suspect who is familiar with the possible suspect, the crime scene. Two, in a crime involving a living human victim, such as rape, robbery, assault, the investigator should first conduct a formal interview of the victim. If the victim's account is truthful, learning the exact details of the crime will be necessary to conduct an official investigation. On the other hand, if the claim appears to be false, much investigation time is saved by carefully going through the victim's accounts. Too often is the interview of the alleged victim consists of nothing more than obtaining the necessary information to file a proper report under the assumption that everything the victim reported is factual. 3, sometimes the probable innocent subject turns out to be the guilty party. After conducting the interview, it was clear that the person could not be eliminated, and the subsequent interrogation revealed that the person's guilt. 4, a defense attorney may attack a confession on the grounds that the other possible subjects were not questioned. Questioning multiple subjects in the same case increases the investigator's credibility in court when stating that subjects other than the defendant were carefully investigated.